More proof women are the oppressors of men and not the other way around. Here's an article from Poland, translated into English, where a woman, Agnieszka Holland, wants to take away men's voting rights. This idea that men want to hold women down is a lie. It's a projection from women. Now, I have a simple idea, says Holland. She wants men to be deprived of the right to vote for 12 years. She believes they need this time for reflection because women have different point of view. That's euphemism for know their place. We have to strip them of the right to vote until they realize whatever they vote will be what we say they vote. And women's different point of view is the stripping of men's rights. Now, notice, guys, that any guy who makes a claim like this about women, he's in the far corner of the internet and he gets shouted down. This woman gets her face in a publication, and this publication does not frame it in a negative way at all. So it supports what she has to say. This woman does not get the Andrew Tate treatment, does she? Which shows that men's oppression is systemic because the media supports it. There would probably be chaos for the first 4 years. Yeah, guys would put up a stink. But after that, it will only get better. Holland argued in an interview. Wow, they're actually interviewing this bigot. Her idea to strip men of their voting rights for the next 3 terms. Wow, they're just coming right out and saying it. They won't be able to vote, but they'll be able to be elected. Why is that important? Because all you guys who go on about leadership just means servitude. These women don't want to do the work. They just want to tell men what to do. You know, the prime minister, he's just the manager of the country, but these women are the owners. Holland argues that it's essential for different values, that's quite a euphemism for bigotry, to begin playing a central role in politics. A man could still become prime minister, but one elected by women would have different priorities. In other words, he would know to be their little servant, and he'd be stripping men further of their rights. She emphasizes she's not concerned with the intellectual superiority of women. Well, that's good because they don't have any. They have different perspectives, different experiences, different sensibilities, and they would choose different people, she claims. Yeah, they would choose men who serve them and would be against the men in their country. According to Holland, 12 years of functioning of such a system would be enough for politics to start having completely different goals than a fight for power. In other words, these women would strip the men of their power. By then, their power as a hate group would be consolidated completely in Poland, and men would no longer have any ability to defend themselves. That's what's going on here. Now, there was one comment by your nickname. Not bad. Feminism is now openly addressing discrimination against men. It's no longer about equal rights, but about the struggle of the sexes to achieve women's dominance over men. So he's calling them out. Though feminism was never about equality, dude. Just letting you know. So again, guys, notice that men's oppression is systemic. It's in the media, it's in politics, and it's in the legal system. This woman is getting her face in a major publication in Poland, and they support her. It's not framed in any negative way. What man can make that claim? Now, again, I can see why the ancient philosophers actually talked about not letting women have the reins. Because what do? They attack men. They're not concerned with making the country a better place. They're not concerned with, dealing with other countries. Their whole concern is strictly to attack the men in their country. So the ancient philosophers were 100% correct. Anyway, I think I said what I need to say. We'll end it here.